Hey, good morning. Welcome to Math Ideas number 13. You excited?
Yep.
Today we're going to learn a little bit about something called algebra. Have you ever heard of algebra before?
I've heard a book called Pre-Algebra.
You heard of a book called Pre-Algebra? Okay. Pre-Algebra is a good book. This is a little bit about what this book is about. Okay, so here's the question. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. A number plus 3 is equal to 7. Find the number. So find a number so that that number plus 3 equals 7.
So, for instance, 4 plus 3 equals 7.
For instance, 4 plus 3 equals 7. Okay. 4 plus 3 equals 7. Very good. So do you want to know how we think about trying to solve problems like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what we do. We don't know what the number is. And so when we don't know what something is, we call it x. And then we say x plus 3 equals 7. That's what we're trying to solve.
Yeah.
Whoa. X plus 3 equals 7. And we're trying to figure out what is x. Well, we know that when you take x plus 3, you get 7. So you know what we're going to do?
What?
We're going to take away 3. We're going to say x plus 3 minus 3 is equal to 7. Well, if you do minus 3 on this, for this thing, you have to do minus 3 for this thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay? So x plus 3, what is plus 3 minus 3? 3 minus 3
Is 0.
is 0. So this side just becomes x, and this side becomes 7 minus 3, which is
4.
4. So x equals,
4.
which is what you said. Pretty good job. You want to do another one like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So how about, okay, you tell me the number. X plus what? A number plus,
A number plus is
do you want me to?
a number plus 5 is equal to 9.
A number plus 5 is equal to 9. Find the number. Okay, so what's the first thing we write down? We don't know what the number is, so we write
Down x.
x. What's our equation? X plus 5 equals
9.
x plus 5 equals 9. Okay, do you remember what we do next?
Then we go like x minus 5 minus 5.
Okay, we go x plus 5, and we take away the 5, and then what do we have to do to the other side? If we take away 5, if we subtract 5 here, what do we have to do over here?
We have to write 0.
9 minus 5. We also have to take away 5.
Yeah.
Because if this side is equal to this side, if you take away 5 from here, you have to take away 5 from here. Okay?
Oh.
Alright, so what is 5 minus 5?
0.
0. So x, this side just becomes x. And what is 9 minus 5?
9 minus 5 is 4.
4. So x equals 4 again. Maybe x equals 4 is the answer to every algebra problem. Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do some good practice. How about a number plus, oh, I don't know, 10 is equal to 20.
Oh, I know what this one is.
Okay, well let's see if we can write it out and see. So what would you write down first?
You would write down x plus 10
X plus 10
equals 20.
20. And then so that's step 1. What's step 2?
Then we go down. Step 2 is you go x plus 10 minus 10.
X plus 10 minus 10. Now we subtract 10 equals 20.
Minus 10.
20 minus 10. If we subtract 10 from this side, we have to take away 10 from that side because they're equal. And if two things are equal and you want to keep them equal, you have to do the same thing to each side. Okay, so what is x plus 10 minus 10?
X plus 10 minus 10 is 0.
No, it's x. X plus 10 minus 10 is just x, because 10 minus 10 is 0.
Oh.
Right? Because the x stays around. And this equals 20 minus 10. What is 20 minus 10?
10.
10. So let's check if this is right. Does 10 plus 10 equal 20?
Yeah.
All right. Should we do one more practice one?
Yeah.
and then I'll do a trick. How about a number plus 11 equals 35? Whoa. You with me?
Yep.
A number plus 11 is equal to 35. What is the number? Hey, what's the first thing we do?
We write down x plus 11 equals 35.
X plus 11 equals 35. And see, we don't know what the number is, so we just call it x. So we say x plus 11 is equal to 35. So that's step 1. What is step 2?
We write down x plus 11 minus 11 equals x.
Equals,
0.
well, we take x plus 11 and we subtracted 11. So what do we have to do to this? If we subtract 11 from this side, what do we have to do to this side?
We have to subtract 11.
Right, so it's equal to 35 minus 11. So x plus 11 minus 11 equals 35 minus 11. So what is 11 minus 11 equal?
0.
So what does this side just equal?
It just equals x.
It just equals x. And now we have the tricky job of trying to figure out what 35 minus 11 is. What is 35 minus 11? Do you know?
No.
Well, we better write it down then. So let's see. Is this on the screen? Okay, so 35 minus 11. How do we do that?
We do like 30 plus 5.
30 plus 5.
Minus 10 plus 1.
10 plus 1, okay. And what is 30 minus 10?
30 minus 10 is 20.
20. And what is 5 minus 1?
4.
4. I hope this is on camera. So we have 20 plus 4, which is?
24.
24. So in this case, x equals 24. Now let's double check that 24 plus 11 is equal to 35. Okay, you should always do that. You always make sure your answer is right. 24 plus 11 is the same as 20 plus 4 plus 10 plus 1. Okay, what is 20 plus 10?
20 plus 10 is 30.
30. And what is 4 plus 1?
5.
5. So 24 plus 11 is 35. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna do one tricky one and we'll be done.
Okay.
One tricky one and we'll be
Done.
Yep. How about a number minus 1 is equal to 6? A number minus 1 is equal to 6. Okay, so we don't know what that number is. So what equation are we going to write down?
We're going to write down x minus 1 is equal to 6.
X minus 1 equals 6. Now, before when we had x pluses, we always subtracted a number. But when we have x minuses, what do you think we have to do to get rid of this minus 1? How do you get rid of the minus 1? What do you add to it?
You write
Plus?
plus 2.
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
So x minus 1 plus 1
It
equals 6.
6.
We did a plus 1 to this side, so what do we have to do to that side?
Minus 1.
No, if they're equal, if they're the same thing, if we add a plus 1 here, we have to do a plus 1 over here.
6 plus 1 is 7.
Okay, 6 plus 1 is 7. And what is minus 1 plus 1?
0.
0. So this side's just an x. So this says x equals 7. Now let's check if that's true. Does 7 minus 1 equal 6?
Yep.
Yep. So this is called algebra. And this is really hard, and you're not gonna really learn about this until later. But does this help a little bit?
Yep.
Do you think this is gonna help you solve some really complicated problems?
Yeah.
Okay. Was that fun?
Mhm.
Okay. Good job today, honey. This is a little bit about algebra.